Hey guys, Oppa BI here, and welcome to my number one video for 2026. So this is tip number one under the tips and tricks 2026, and our topic is all about replace values. So we'll show you the power of replace values, and we'll try to fill those missing fields. So without any further ado, let's proceed and fix those null values. And as you can see here, I've already preloaded this one with an Excel sheet example that we have. So we have null values in here, and the very first one would be, as you can see, it's all Manila here, but still there's missing values. So the the common way that we do it is either we first go to replace values and then put null and then type Manila. So that's one. Or if I would remove this, I can either use fill down or fill up, since it's just the same. So then on the second column, so that's another example of fill down. Here at the third column, this is the age. So remember, especially for statistics, we need to fill those missing values with like the average of the ages in here. So what we can do is proceed to let's say this one, the statistics. So the column should be selected, and then let's say get the average, and now you have the average. If you have um, let's say insert a step after, and I'll copy this, Control X, and I'll replace it with, let's say, the fill down step, and when I enter, it'll go back on that fill down section. And what I'll do next is, for the age, I would say replace the values of null. Then let's say first let's put 1. So this is a technique, and then I'll just replace this one with the calculated average. So there you go, 27.6. Isn't that cool? So now that you have shown the that amazing trick, so let's try it for this one. So as you can see, the null values in here is related to the other column. So normally they would be the same, but there are times that they are different. So just to fill the missing values, if one is missing on one of the columns, then you should fill it with the same values from the other column. So with that, I would select the column again, then right click, replace values, and then put null, say 1. Oh, this is something that you should remember. So let's say this is a date, so you should also input any date. Let's say, just to distinguish, I'll put January 1 2000, and there you go, there's January 1 2000. But in here I would remove this, type each, and then that would be last login date. Let me click outside. There you go. So it's all filled up. So from here, let's go back step. As you can see here, 30, and then there's blank in here. Move in here, and then that would be March 6, 2026. So it's the same now. So let's do the same for the other one. Right click, replace values, null, then 2000. It's the same. And then replace this date with each, and then should we say I would replace this with the last activity birthday. There we go, all filled up. So let's check. There's null in here. March 23. Move a step forward, and it's March 23. Isn't that cool? So remember, you should use the same type of the data that you are replacing. Okay, and here what we have here is that we all know that total amount is quantity times price. So like in this example, let's look for a simple example like this one. 2 times 121, that would be 242, which is correct. But we have here missing values, and so our job is to replace this one. So let's start from the total, since we mentioned the formula already. I'll replace these values. Then now that would be 1, remember. Okay, but now what I'll do is replace this one with each, and then let's do the math. So it would be quantity then times, that would be price. Look outside, there you go. So 5 times 80 is 400, that is correct. Then let's fix price and the quantity. So again, replace values. Now 1. This time we'll replace this with each, and then we'll divide the total amount with quantity. Okay, there we go. And last but not least, this one, this would be, so replace null with 1 again. Then let's change these to each, then we'll divide total amount with price. Okay, there you go. Ta-da! So it's working. Bonus round, bonus round. So let's start from here, the fill down. Let's remove this step and let's go back to change type. So as you can see here, so what if, let's say the SME mentioned that the location should be Metro Manila, not Manila, and for anything that is blank, that would be let's say Cebu City, something like that. What we would normally do is like either create like an add a column, for example. So this is a basic if statement. So what we normally would do would be step 1 would be, let's call this let's call this custom, and then what happened? I think my system hung for a bit. Hold on, that's probably false or something. Cancel. Let's do it again. Add column. Yes, insert step. Okay, well, finally. And then what I would do is if location is equal to Manila, then I would say then the value would be Metro Manila. Else I would put another condition probably instead of else and then Cebu City. That is good since there's only 2, but if there's some other values, I would normally put another if statement, then say location again, and that equals to null, then the value would be Cebu City. else, let's say if there's another value, let's say there's Davao, then I would say retain the value. Okay, so that's one step. And of course I created that complex condition, and then after this I would probably delete this first step, so remove, and then that second step. The last step would be rename this to location, insert, and of course if this is not text, let's check. Yeah, so I need to go change the type to text, and the last one would be if I would need it to be beside the ID, for example, so that would be another step. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Right. So but we won't do that, so let's remove this one, this one as well, this two, and also this one, and last but not least this one. Okay, so let's go back to change type. So what I would do is again use the power of replace values. Right click, replace values. I don't know, but probably you would only see this on this video, but I've been using this for such a long time. And now what we'll do is replace these with, say, each if same concept location is equal to say Manila, then let's say change it to Metro Manila. I could simply put else Cebu City, or else if location again, is equal to null. So then replace it with Cebu City, then else retain the value of location. There you go. And there's an error. Let's check. Each location equals, there's no equals Manila, then Metro Manila, else if location equals null, then Cebu City, else location. There you go. It didn't work. Let's check. The location should be capital, so be careful guys, this is case sensitive. There you go, it's working out. So isn't that a great idea? So scroll down again for this one. I think I deleted the step, sorry about that. Scroll down, and there you go, we have a complete replacement of those null values in here. No more nulls. And I hope you like that trick. If you really would want to see me share more cool tips and tricks for Power BI and probably some other applications soon, just drop a message, subscribe, and also follow my Oppa BI Facebook blog page. Thank you guys. Bye.